everyone, my name is Mercy Adina and you are all welcome to our media department, and here with me are my friends.
Mariam Eladi.
I'm Joy Akubu. The happy people.
Yeah, we are happy to be here. We want to talk about some certain things about trusting in God. What I personally believe about trusting in God is having confidence in God, having that, like having faith in God, entirely about God. You know that there was a certain time that I was depressed. I was facing through a lot of things, and you know what? You know what happened? I just gave my all to God. Like I prayed and I trusted God.
Wow.
And you know what? What I was trusting God at that moment came to pass in just less than 5 minutes after
God
my
is
prayers.
faithful.
You know how God is faithful.
To
Yeah.
trust
Indeed,
in
yes.
God. You have to trust Him in favorable
Yeah.
and non-favorable conditions. There are times where you feel like all hope is lost, but that doesn't mean you should not trust in the Lord, because at the end of it all, it's going to be
Yeah.
very,
you
very,
get-
very, very well.
It's true. If you allow God to take charge in every step of your life, He will lead you to the right path. Just like in Proverbs 3, they talk about trusting God with all your heart.
And leaning not on your own understanding.
Yes. He will direct your paths. So trusting God in everything you do is the key and is the basics of our life. By doing that, you will see that you progress in life. You walk in alignment with God.
Yes.
And all I believe in trusting in God is giving God your all in all. There was this certain time that I was so depressed, as in I cannot even understand myself. I had to just sit down at home thinking, I don't even know what I was thinking, but there is something that came up to my mind, and there is one text that somebody posted, like our director, he posted about one text that he said, it's Isaiah 52 verse 11, something 11 like that. He said that, may the word of my mouth not go out and come back to me empty, but achieve that which I have desire and I want it to accomplish.
That's powerful.
So I put that into practice, and guess what?
God came.
God came through.
Yes.
I was able to overcome that depression, and I begin to see God's plans on my life, and everything keep on going well and well. So when you trust in God, give God everything. Have that faith that God is going to work for you. Everything is going to work for good, because Jeremiah said, "For the plans of God are not for evil, and they are for good, and to give you an expected end."
Yes.
So please try and trust in God, and everything will work well for you.
And you know, at times even trusting God it requires patience.
Yeah.
Because without patience, you cannot wait on God.
You
You
can
can't
be
trust Him.
frustrated.
Yes, you'll be frustrated because at times His workings are not our own way.
By his own way.
And also at times trusting Him can be difficult.
Yes.
It can be difficult because you will be frustrated. You will see that you see someone progressing, then He asks you to wait. Like to trust God. It's not easy.
And make sure you pray always, because prayer is the key.
Yeah.
Because
Pray
if you
without
cannot pray, things that when she said trusting God, you have to be patient. You cannot pray.
And you have to beg for the Spirit of God, because without the Spirit of God, it's very difficult for you to trust in the Lord. You have to pray. You have to have faith in God that everything will work in alignment.
Yes.
Like I remember after secondary school, when I was seeking for admission, like I stayed home for like 4 to 5 years
Wow.
before getting
I know
admission.
that you're kind of feeling like your
Yes.
are
My
going
mates,
down.
they are just calling me, how far, which school are you? I said, I'm still trusting God. They said, now wow,
And you
at
feel
least
like
you should
kind
try
of
and
shy.
yes. But at his own time, I gained admission, and glory be to God.
Let me even
Appreciate
tell
it.
you people about something. Like now, I'm still trusting in God, because I want to write my license, and it's almost up to 500k, and I don't have any money, but I'm still trusting in God, and I believe God will find a way to pay for that money.
Hallelujah. God,
Amen.
God can never. When you put your faith in God, God never fails. God
Yes,
shows up
yes.
at the time minute. That's what I believe in, trusting God. And I pray and I hope that the Lord will help us to trust in Him. Give us the desire. He give us patience, and He will help us in faith. With the help of God, we'll be able to trust in Him. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.